Hey everyone, welcome back to BY's Vlogs. Today's going to be a little bit of a different video. Instead of a daily kind of vlog deal going about my day, showing you what was going on. Today I'm just going to go over my build with my Jeep. A lot of people have been asking me what I've done to my Jeep, how long have I had it, how much money I've spent on everything, and a bunch of just different things. So today I'm gonna go over everything that I've done to it, everything that I want to do to it, and just everything that I have going on with my Jeep itself. And later in the video I'll also go over how much I've spent on the Jeep, maintenance included, upgrades, just owning it in general. That's basically gonna be it for today's video. So if you want to stick around or are interested in what I've done to my Jeep and what I want to do to it, stick around, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video. And if you're new here, please subscribe. And so here we go. This is my 2003 Jeep Wranglger. In the video, I am going to be going over what I have done to it, what I want to do to it, and what there is left for me to do to it. To start off, I'm going to talk about what I've done to it so far. As you can tell, it is not a stock Jeep. It does not have anything basically stock to it. So I'm gonna go into depth and detail on everything that I've done. So I'm going to start off by talking about my lights. So as you can see, I have multiple light bars. The one on my roof I've had on there for about 2 years now. It is a 52-inch LED light bar. I forget the brand. It's Amazon brand, but it works amazing. I've never had an issue with it. I'll go ahead and turn it on and show it to you. So the switch for that is right down in here. Turn it on, it turns on. Now the light bar is on, as you can see. So that's for the top light bar. Go ahead and turn that off right there. That's on the top. So the one I have on my hood is a 22-inch LED light bar. Got these mounts for it off of Amazon. That bolt's a little rusty just because I haven't really painted over it. The rest of them aren't though. It's, like I said, it's a 22-inch light bar. It works amazing. It's not wired up yet to a switch inside my vehicle because I just haven't had the time to do that yet, but it is there and it looks pretty decent. So that's that for those lights. Next I'm going to talk about my LED headlights. So these are 7-inch LED Night Star 4x4 headlights. They are supposedly for daytime or nighttime off-road use only, but they're on the Jeep. They look good and they are super bright. These are them. I'll show you what they look like during the day. Go ahead and turn those on as well, which is the switch here. For the daytime LEDs, I pull that out like my lights. So that's that. And that's basically just how they look during the day. I have a couple videos that I'll show you how they look at night that I'll show you right now. These are my normal headlights at night without the brights on, and this is with the brights. The pattern of the light is a little high, but it's pretty decent. It lightens the road very well. So like I said, these are my low beams and these are my high beams. And when there's no one around, this is my light bar, a 50-inch light bar that's on the top. If you also have a Jeep and you are looking for some really good LED headlights, these Night Star LED off-road headlights are pretty awesome in my opinion. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give them a 9 or so. The only thing that would bump it up even more is if they had a halo around them that changes colors. But since they don't, that's okay. They're perfect for what they need to be done with. So here's what the headlights look like at night when you're going down the road. So for the most part, I have, okay, so these are my DRLs, my daytime running lights. They're just 2 LED strips at the tops and the bottoms of both of the headlights. So when you get close to them, like I said, they're just 2 strips at the top of each headlight. It's like that. But from the far, they look like this. So next I'll show you the low beams and the high beams. These are my low beam headlights. As you can see, they're only 1 line across. I have the brightness down on the phone so it doesn't overshadow it, but this is what that looks like. Here's that. Just like here. Then let me turn that up, and that's how bright they get. Now for my high beams. Now here are my high beams. As you can see, all 3 rows are on. Like I said once before, I have the brightness turned down so they're not overpowering. Here they are. They are on, believe it or not. See? So now I'm going to back up and I can show you. This is how they look at full brightness. The high beams are really bright. I mean, I don't drive with them on at night unless I'm the only car on the road. So here's what they look like at night. Now I want to go and talk about what tires I have. I just put these on about a month ago and they are already looking awesome. These are Wild Peak or Falcon Wild Peak all-terrains. They're 35-inch, 35 by 12.5 with a 15-inch wheel. My wheels they're Mammoth 4x4s, a 15-inch wheel by, I think, 10.5 inches wide. Overall, I love this tire and wheel setup. I spent about $200 each tire, so with all 4, I am at about $800 for my tires and about $100 for each wheel, so about $400 there. So this tire and wheel setup, I have spent about $1,200 total, plus another $150 to $200 for a mount and install. So about $1,500 total, which I'm not complaining because that is a really good deal when you can get some tires that cost almost $300 to $400 a piece. So those are my tires and wheel setup. Now I want to talk about my front bumper. I forget the brand of the bumper itself, but I only spent a couple bucks on it. I got it off of one of my friends at their auto shop. Really helped me out getting a new front bumper. It's perfect for what I need. I haven't finished the setup on it yet. I'm going to go ahead and put either a 10 or 12 inch light bar across these two brackets, or I'm going to get two LED pods and put on there. I'm also going to put two pods down here on these little tabs as well. These I have to fix. I got stuck one day and that got turned when I pulled it out. They're hooks. They're weighted to 7,000 pounds, so they're pretty heavy duty. The front bumper itself, I think, completes the overall look of the front end instead of that ugly stock bumper. I hate those. But that brings me to my rear bumper. I don't have the rear bumper, the matching rear bumper yet. The rear bumper is like $300, so I haven't been able to get it yet. But it's just the normal steel rear bumper. I like it, but I'm thinking about cutting a hole here in the rear bumper and putting a light bar inside of it facing backwards. So if you have any ideas about that, let me know, and that might be something I might do. So I want to show you guys my rear taillights. So they're just normal red taillights, but I got these awesome covers on them. They're like an American flag. When you step on the brake, the flag lights up. So I don't know, something small, something kind of easy, something cool that really puts the Jeep together, which I think is pretty awesome. This brings me to my my rear window. So yes, it's broken. Yes, it's easy to fix. Have I fixed it yet? No. Why have I duct taped it? Because it's easy. I had a friend, he was standing in the back of my Jeep one day when we were riding through a trail, and I hit a bump real big, and he accidentally pushed the window through with his knee. That happened about 2 months ago. I just haven't had the chance to fix it, and with the rain, I've just duct taped around the edge. I mean, it works for what I need to get done. And hey, if you want to add me on Snapchat, there's my Snapchat logo. Just screenshot the video now and add me on Snap. And hey, there's my Instagram name. So you want to add me on Instagram, there I am, Brandon.wise44. You know, just a little bit of a shameless plug. And you know, Jupiter Jeep Club, Mike Jeep Club, which we just hit 900 members on that, and I am super excited because, you know, that's a lot of people. So yeah, that's my rear window. It's duct tape's all chipping and shit, but you know, when I do what I'm gonna do to my Jeep next, which I'll talk about in a couple minutes, I'll fix the back window while I'm doing that. So that's that. So I'm pretty sure that's everything on the exterior of the Jeep. So now the only thing I have left to talk about is my paint. So this is it's Raptor liner textured paint. A lot of people ask me what it is, where they can get it, how to get it, and who does it. I have a buddy here in Fort Pierce who does it. His name is Seth. He's really reasonable. I'll leave his info in the description below. So give him a text, hit him up on Facebook. He will be able to price it out whatever color you want. Like, there's no issue with anything. What I love about this the most is it's durable, it's easy to clean. I mean, it doesn't look clean, but this is all just like overspray from when I was painting the doors and shit. But I'll show you, like, all this dirt right here, all you do is just basically wipe it off and it's clean. It's a rubber-based paint, so if you want to get crazy and you want it to really shine, use tire shine. Like, I'll show you, like, no, it's not there, it's over here. This crap. Armor All tire foam. You can use this on the entire outside of the Jeep after you cleaned it, and it'll make it shine like crazy. But like I was saying, it's Raptor liner. There's a lot of different kinds. There's Raptor, there's Rhino Line, there's Line X. It really depends on how thick of a coating you want, how textured you want it, and really what you're doing. For me, I'm not doing anything too crazy, so for what I have is perfect for me. So that's my paint. So yeah, next I've really gone over everything on the outside of the Jeep. I will go over some of the interior stuff. Haven't really done anything to that, but I'll still tell you what I've done there. So that brings me to the inside of the Jeep. Don't mind it, it's a little messy for now. I have painted these parts, the glove box, air conditioning units, same there and down there, all to match the blue on the outside. Easy, pulled it out, spray paint. It looks good to me. Down here I have, like I said, don't mind the mess. I've ripped all the carpets out. I have used spray-on bed liner to bed line the floors. Pulled the plugs out so it wouldn't flood whenever it rains, because that's a thing. So yeah, that's literally the only thing I've done on the inside is paint that, line the floors, and yeah, there. So the only thing I can say now is my audio system, my speakers. So I'll show you that. So as of speakers, I have one 12-inch DB Audio 1500 watt subwoofer. It hits crazy hard. I love it. It works for what I need to. With such a small half cab, I really don't need that much of bass to really rattle my Jeep. So there's that. Up here I've got Crunch 6-inch speakers. They are for my just the top of my Jeep. Same with over there. So those are what plays the music, gives me the bass, and I'll go around and show you my my amps I use to run it all. So over here are my two amps. They're the Autotech Marine amps for both of them. 1500 watt amp here runs my subwoofer, and this 1200 watt amp here runs all my other speakers in the Jeep. So everything's run by amps. Everything hits really hard and sounds really good. I'm sorry I'm kind of like close up and crap. My seat over here doesn't really go forward, so I'm kind of stuck getting like this kind of angle. But like I said, the amps are the amps. So yeah, that's for all of my audio inside my Jeep Wrangler. So that's gonna do it for what I have done to my Jeep. So now I will go over what I want to do to my Jeep next. So to start off, the blue paint. I love the Rhino line. I love the textured look and everything. So I'm gonna keep the textured look. I'm going to get rid of the blue though. My aspirations, I plan on painting it black. I'm going to paint the whole thing black. I'm going to redo the headlights, the tail lights, the running lights, any kind of light that isn't already tinted black or already looks black. I'm going to do those. I'm going to repaint the entire Jeep. It's going to be black. I'm going to accent with lime green. So I got new wheel caps coming in the mail that are for my Mammoth wheels. That instead of the white, they're green, they're lime green. All the brackets for my light bars for the roof and for the hood, along with my front and rear axles. I'm going to powder coat the springs all the way around lime green as well. All my tow hooks on the two tow hooks on my front bumper. When I get my winch, I'm gonna have a green lead for that. So basically black and green. I've seen that a lot on other Jeeps, but I like the look. I like how it looks. I think black alone looks really stealthy, really good on a Jeep. And I think the lime green is just gonna pull it all together and make it look exactly how I want it. So that's with the paint. But other than that, maybe a new lift kit, a 3-inch lift, maybe. You know, being a college student, getting ready to start the fire academy, it's kind of hard to save up and buy a bunch of crap and all that for the Jeep, just because I have to spend it on books and tuition and, you know, college crap. So that's a little bit of a downside. But other than that, you've got the lift, the new paint job. I'm going to make a separate video on the paint, getting it painted, doing it, because I'm going to do it myself. I got to prep, all that kind of crap. So you're going to see that go in through fruition, which I'm really looking forward to showing you and sharing that with you. So, yeah, that's what I want to do to the Jeep next. So now I'm going to go in and talk to you about how much I've spent, which that's the fun part right there, is how much money I've actually put into this freaking thing. So stick around, because that's coming up next. So how much money have I spent on this Jeep? Well, later I'll break it down. I'll write everything down step by step and show you exactly what I've put into it, how much. So I'm just going to go ahead and run through a couple of things and just tell you about them, give you a quick estimate, and then later I'll actually sit down and calculate it all and tell you exactly. So the Jeep, back in 2018, I've had it for 4 years. So on November 1st, 2014, I bought the Jeep. I got it as a 16th birthday present to myself. We spent $9,000 on it, which at the time sounded a lot, but for a Jeep Wrangler, that they hold their value really well, and with it only having 100,000 miles on it, I think it was a really good buy. So $9,000 on the Jeep. Since then I've put 3 different sets of tires on it, which cost me about $1,500 each, roughly. So that there is another, $4,500 in tires. So I'm already up to about $1,300, or $13,000, sorry. What else? Oil changes, maintenance. I would say about $100 a year on maintenance. So that's another $400. The light bars, the headlights was another, I would say about $500 total, getting all that together. My front bumper, here's the funny thing, I only spent $1 on my front bumper. I asked my buddy how much he wanted for it. He told me just to give him how much money I had in my pocket, and luckily for me, I only had a single dollar bill, so that's what I gave him. And that was that. The paint job cost me $1,000, which really isn't that bad. It's a lot cheaper than you would think. Brakes, I've put in a new alternator. I just put a new power steering pump. I've done basically I've replaced everything in my Jeep other than the engine. So I would say I'm about $20,000 into this thing, which for how much that is and for what I have done to it, I really could have gotten something else and, you know, used that money a lot better. But would I change what I've done? No. Would I get something else? At the moment, no. The connections I've gotten with having a Jeep, the family that I've built through my Jeep club, like I said earlier, we have over 900 people in my Jeep club, which is insane. Two of my best friends, Brandon and Dylan, I've met both of them through having Jeeps. You know, so having a Jeep isn't just owning a Jeep. Having a Jeep is a lifestyle. It's knowing, being able to meet other people, like idolizing people, and, you know, I wouldn't change anything for that at all. So so yeah, that's how much for the most part for now that I've put into my Jeep. I'll show you a more comprehensive list a little later. I'll try to find some of my receipts, but you know, I'm probably not going to be able to find them. I have them, just don't know where they're at. So so yeah, that's how much I have spent on the Jeep itself. So that's gonna do it on my build list, my aspirations, and how much I've put into the Jeep itself. If you have any suggestions or comments on what I should do to the Jeep, go ahead and comment below. I think I would love to hear everyone else's thoughts about my Jeep. What you think I should be doing to it, because you know, at the end of the day, it is my Jeep, but other people have to look at it. So if you think something will look cool, then let me know and I'll put that into consideration. But other than that, if this is your first time here, please remember to browse my channel, hit that like button on this video. That really is awesome if you would like it for me. Like I said, browse the channel, and don't forget to subscribe, because you know, a lot more content. I'm gonna be trying to do a lot more Jeep related stuff, a lot more adventures and off-roading videos and stuff. So if that's what you're interested to, or if you're just interested in watching me go through the fire academy, watching me just go through life and start my life, like actual career life shit, then stick around, subscribe for more. Turn the post notifications on, click that little bell down by the subscribe and the like button, and while you're there, like my video, and so you'll be able to look out for more from me and from my girlfriend and from my family and everything. So I hope you enjoy the video. I had a lot of fun making it. Yeah, so sorry. So stick around for more. Always make sure you watch the videos, like them, subscribe to my channel. It helps me out more than you would ever think. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's upload. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next video.